This video about to make you real mad. This video is brought to you by TatumReport.com. TatumReport.com. Get the link in the description section. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I go live or make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to my channel. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, when I saw this, I was extremely upset. Not just because of the information that I saw, but because of how many people are backing BLM and not even knowing what type of organization they're backing. You got NBA players, you got all kind of people coming out. Your mama and them, everybody mad and in their feelings, your co-workers, your homeboy that you knew in high school, everybody want to ditch you and get mad at you and hate you over an organization that's completely fraudulent. Not only is their mission statement fraudulent, not only are the people who founded it fraudulent, they're participating in fraudulent behavior with your money. Let me explain. And I guarantee you're gonna get mad. Now don't blame me, I'm just the messenger. So let's look at where the money is going. When you go to the BLM website and you type in donate, it's not going to BLM as a nonprofit, which BLM is not even a nonprofit 501c3 organization. It's going to actblue.com. ActBlue donation portal. Now, you may be wondering, why is a organization as big as BLM, how come when you donate to them, they are not associating the donations with their own organization? Why is it going to an organization called ActBlue? That's the first red flag. Second red flag, you need to go to ActBlue and figure out where is this money going? And listen, y'all, they couldn't even hide it. They couldn't even conceal it. They didn't even try. They 100% don't give a flying flip. They don't care because they know some of y'all ain't gonna even look at this. But I'm gonna walk you through, and it's on TatumReport.com. You go to Tatum Report, you can look at it. You'll see the full layout of what I'm talking about. All the evidence is there. I'm gonna read to you where the money from ActBlue goes. Bear with me. Pull it up right on my phone from TatumReport.com. Now look at this. They have raised over $1 billion. Over $1 billion 2019, 2020. And over $1 billion has gone to contributions to federal candidates. Now it doesn't say Republican, Democrat, but we'll get to that point. $1 billion have gone to federal candidates. Contribute to committees. $100 million have gone to committees. $100 million have gone to national parties. $30 million have gone to joint fundraising committee, which whatever that is. $21 million have gone to state and local parties. $336,000 have gone to miscellaneous contributions. Now, you know, $300,000, they ain't going to no black families. They ain't going to George Floyd's family. None of that. None of this. Let me show you where the money's going. If you just scroll down on this website and you see the federal contribution, right, which was $1 billion. And if you just look at the top 10 highest paid contributions, top 10, which accounts for $698 million. Number one, Bernie 2020 with $186 million. Biden for president, $119 million. Elizabeth Warren, $93 million. Pete, $78 million. Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee, $55 million. Amy Klobuchar, it's Amy for America, $43 million. Friends of Andrew Yang, $31 million. Democrat Senatorial Campaign, $31 million. Democrat National Committee, $29 million. And then Amy McGrath for Senate, $29 million. This is where their money going. Almost $1 billion from ActBlue is going to Democratic candidates on the federal level. And when you go down the list and see all of those things, it says nothing about inner cities. It says nothing about the black community. None of that said George Floyd. None of it said Sicaria. None of these black people that have died. None of this money that's going through Black Lives Matter that you go through the little portal to donate to is going to anything related to black folks. Nothing. How you gonna give $100 million to Joe Biden? And if you look at it, let's go back. Let's go back. If you look at it, all of these are white people, except Andrew Yang. Majority white people. When you talk about candidates, Bernie Sanders, Joe Biden, Elizabeth Warren, and Pete Buttigieg, all white folks, you're talking about, I don't know, almost $400 million or more are going to white candidates through the Black Lives Matter fundraising. I just want you guys to understand that. And don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me because you decide that you're going to support an organization you have no idea about. This is just where the money going. We're not going to be talking about the ideology. We're not going to be talking about breaking down the structural family, the heterosexual family. We're not talking about that. They want to do away with it. They want to do away with the country. They are riding on the backs of black folks and the pain and suffering of the black community to raise money for white candidates. I hope you're listening. I hope you're listening. You have been duped. You have been duped. Simple and plain. If you have been advocating for BLM, I want you to go to the leaders. I want you to tell them to show receipts. How much of that money is going to black schools? How much of that money is going to black scholarships? How much of that money is going to black entrepreneurship? Going to historically black colleges and universities? How much of that is going to black candidates specifically? But Black Lives Matter, right? Oh, okay. No, Black Lives Matter enough to get these white people elected so they could tell you Black Lives Matter again. I'm just saying, and nothing against white people, but if you're going to have an organization that's primarily talking about black lives and you will bludgeon a person if they don't say Black Lives first, Black Lives Matter, you want to fire them on their job, you doing all this, and the organization itself don't even care about black lives. Show me a time where they said in front of Planned Parenthood. Huh? You see, they ride in front of Planned Parenthood? Oh, okay. And if you don't know why I'm referring to Planned Parenthood, then you need to do your research. Because African-American people, or Americans of African descent is what I like to call them, have more abortions than any other race. And per capita, they're destroying everybody. And when you look at things like poverty, education level, all of the numbers combined, all of the different categories, Americans of African descent are still number one. Even when you account for poverty and all the other things that they use to compare all of the groups, still leaps and bounds above everybody else. I ain't never seen them protesting in the hood in large numbers. I ain't never seen them do it. Maybe some locals, but Black Lives Matter ain't doing it on a large scale. When are they protesting when these young people are getting gunned down? Have you seen one? I haven't seen it. And we know why. I just told you why. That funding is going to getting these white people in power. And especially if you ever wondered, why is there so many white people in Black Lives Matter? You come to Arizona, ain't no black people don't live out here. 5% of the population in Arizona is African-American people, or Americans of African descent. I need to get my verbiage right. So when you see BLM out here, it's mostly white people and Mexican people. They ain't got nothing to do with black people. I remember when I was on the SWAT team in Tucson, and we had all that beautiful overtime money to protect these idiots out here protesting for nothing, protesting in circles, some of which were rioting. Number white people. In the neighborhood I was living in before we just moved here, what do you see? They had a Black Lives Matter thing in this gated community, all white kids. Not one black kid. So you tell me who's really running BLM. You tell me who really paying who. Why is George Soros donating so much money to what? Act Blue. Oh, y'all didn't catch that. Oh, okay. Just wondering. I'm just wondering. Share this with your friends. All them people telling you, oh, I'm BLM, you a racist, you a racist. No. You ignorant. And you should be ashamed of yourself calling people racist because they want to support an organization that have no backbone and have no legitimacy. All these NBA players, Jonathan Isaac did the right thing. All you NBA players taking a knee for BLM and they donating to white folks. Y'all suckers, man. Y'all suckers. If it's too juicy, then you got to do some investigation. I'm glad I did my investigation. Again, you can find the full article, everything I read. So you ain't got to say B. Tatum made this up. Everything I read is at tatumreport.com. Go on there to verify. Look up the story. All of my news that I get and I talk about is on the website. Verified. 100%. Anyway, I could talk about this for 3 or 4 more hours. But I want you guys to watch the rest of my videos. Comment in the comment section. What do you think about what I said? Am I tripping? Am I on to something? Are you a BLM supporter? Or have you woken up to the lies and the manipulation by people that want to just gain power? The military arm of the Democratic Party, just like the KKK. Don't make me get on a rant. Don't let me get on a rant, because then y'all be here all day. Write in the comment section, visit TatumReport.com. That's where you get all the cool merch. Y'all know what it is. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.